Welcome back to Her Psychology, the place where her secrets aren't secrets anymore. Let me ask you a straight-up question. Why do some younger women treat older men in a way that's different, more intense, more respectful, and sometimes more seductive? It's not always about money, status, or daddy issues. Sometimes it's raw psychological desire, and most men miss the signs completely. When a younger woman wants an older man, her entire behavior shifts. She doesn't come at him the same way she would with a guy her age. She changes her tone, her pace, her style. Her emotional energy becomes more deliberate. This isn't flirting, it's selection. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to recognize it. We're breaking down 5 powerful psychological signs that reveal when a younger woman desires an older man. If you notice even 2 of these, trust me, you're not imagining it. Let's dive in. Number 1. Respect hits different. When a younger woman is truly interested in an older man, the respect she shows him is on another level. This isn't the regular politeness she gives to teachers or bosses. It's personal. She watches his behavior closely, studies his opinions, and listens to him with intention. Her body language is soft, attentive, and dialed in. She may laugh at his jokes even when they're dry or outdated, not because she's faking it, but because she genuinely enjoys his presence and wants to make him feel seen. The psychology behind this is rooted in admiration. Many younger women are surrounded by immature boys, so when they encounter a man who's emotionally grounded, carries wisdom, or has lived through more than one heartbreak, they don't just like it, they crave it. This kind of respect makes her slow down around him. She might lower her voice, become more feminine in her energy, and avoid interrupting. That's not accidental, it's instinctual. It's the way she expresses value without needing to say the word attracted. Over time, this respect morphs into emotional intimacy. She starts treating his opinions like guidance. She values what he says even when she disagrees. And when she begins mirroring his mannerisms or using his language patterns, that's when you know. He's made an imprint on her, and she's drawn in beyond the physical. Respect in this case is the first door she opens to invite him in. Number 2, talks like a woman, not a girl. When she's into an older man, her communication style matures almost overnight. Suddenly she's not gossiping or snapping selfies. She's asking him about his childhood, his regrets, his beliefs about love and loss. She'll bring up deep topics not to impress him, but to connect with him. And the more he opens up, the more she listens, quietly, emotionally, and with full presence. This isn't small talk, it's soul talk. She does this because she views him as emotionally safe. With guys her age, she might feel judged or unheard, but with an older man, she expects wisdom, not ego. So she shows her vulnerable side. She might talk about past pain, future dreams, or what scares her most at night. These are not things she shares lightly. They come out because she wants him to know the real her. That emotional depth is a key sign of attraction, and it's not for just anyone. This kind of communication becomes her favorite way to feel close to him. She starts texting him with purpose. Voice notes turn into late-night calls. She wants to hear his perspective, not just his compliments. And if she starts challenging him on intellectual topics or asking him what he thinks before making a decision, it means she doesn't just want him in her bed. She wants him in her mind. Number 3. Looks for his lead. Attraction to older men often includes a subconscious desire for leadership, not control, but confident direction. A younger woman who's drawn to an older man will often position herself to be guided by him. She might ask him where to eat, how to handle a situation, or even how he would react to something emotional. These aren't surface-level questions, they're trust signals. She's handing him psychological space in her life, hoping he fills it with his presence. This behavior comes from a deep evolutionary place. She feels safer when a man can take charge in a calm, collected way. She doesn't want chaos or indecision. She wants someone who makes her feel emotionally grounded. So she starts leaning into his rhythm. She follows his pace, takes his advice seriously, and even imitates his style or way of thinking. That imitation isn't flattery, it's subconscious bonding. Over time, this following his lead dynamic builds a connection where she stops needing to prove herself. She becomes more feminine in his presence, not weak, but open. And once she starts asking him for emotional advice like, "Why do guys pull away?" or "Do you think I overthink things too much?" That's her way of putting him in a mentor-lover role. And once a woman places a man in both roles, she's already attached. Number 4, flirting that feels personal. Her flirting isn't loud. It's not attention-seeking. In fact, it's often quiet, intimate. When a younger woman wants an older man, she flirts with presence. Her eye contact lasts a little longer. Her laughter becomes softer. She leans in when he talks. She finds little excuses to touch his hand or brush against him in subtle ways. It's not about seduction, it's about closeness. The way she flirts is emotional, not just physical. She might send late-night texts that feel like conversations, not games. Or she might compliment his mindset rather than his looks. She tells him, "I feel calm when I'm around you," or "You have a way of making things make sense." These are emotional breadcrumbs that signal attraction without needing a single kiss. She's flirting with her vulnerability, not just her body. This personal style of flirting usually builds over time. At first it feels like chemistry, then it turns into comfort. She stops being performative and starts being real. She doesn't need to impress, she just wants to be near him. When a woman flirts this way, it's not for fun. It's because she's already emotionally invested, even if she hasn't said it out loud. Number 5, chooses him over her crowd. When a younger woman is truly attracted to an older man, she starts making him a quiet priority. She might skip a party to spend time with him, or cancel on friends just to have a conversation. She starts responding to his messages faster, showing more curiosity in his daily life, and giving him more emotional availability than anyone else. It's not about being polite, it's about being drawn in. This behavior shows up subtly at first. She might send him songs she loves, ask how his day was, or check in when he's sick. But over time, it becomes consistent. She wants to include him in her experiences, new books, favorite foods, places she wants to visit. These aren't just shared interests, they're invitations to bond. Her world slowly bends in his direction. What's most telling is how she filters her energy. She'll stop giving attention to random guys or social noise. Even if she's surrounded by younger men who chase her, her focus narrows. It's not because he demands it, but because she feels it. That emotional investment becomes a form of loyalty before love even begins. And if she starts introducing him to her close circle, or wanting him to meet her family, it's already serious in her mind. So here's the raw truth. When a younger woman wants an older man, she doesn't just flirt, she shifts. Her energy, her words, her priorities, all of them start pointing in one direction. These signs aren't random. They're deep-rooted patterns of emotional attraction, and once you understand them, you'll never miss the cues again. If you found this eye-opening, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real psychology. No filters. This is Her Psychology, and we just decoded her desire.